Hey, welcome everyone. It's Mr. Cloud coming to you from my home in uh, Nassau County in Belmore, New York. And this is our first video that we're going to be using in class. And it's based off of chapter 14, which is water pollution. And what are some of the goals of this video? The first goal, guys, is to talk about water issues around Long Island, including what's going on in Bethpage, the Grummond Plume, also to discuss Suffolk County. So make no mistake, guys, that Long Island has got an amazing water supply. It's fed from the Magathie Aquifer beneath our feet. However, because of the large population on Long Island, the fact that we have, I guess we could say, a tremendous amount of agriculture on the east end, we're seeing pesticide runoff on the east end. We're seeing issues with industrial waste, organic compounds getting into waterways in Nassau County, pretty much the groundwater in Nassau County. So I want to mention that to you guys, break down the different types of water pollution that you can see, not just on Long Island, but around the world. And hopefully this will be a great tool for you to use in class. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is what's going on right here in Nassau County, and that has to do with the Northrop Grumman plume. And just so to make everyone aware here, guys, Grumman was one of the largest manufacturers of airplanes. It still is, and it was based off of Long Island. It was an amazing place. The LEM was built there during the Apollo missions. But what happened at Grumman was that the tremendous amount of industrial waste was kind of dumped on that ground, right near the actual plant itself. Some of the chemicals were trichloroethylene, PCBs, that were kind of used in the industrial processes there, were dumped in kind of open pits and have leached into the ground. And as you can see right over here, if we look from 1987 to 1994 to 2000 to 2012, we've seen the plume of these chemicals grow south towards Massapequa. So starting here in Bethpage and then making your way south towards Massapequa. And it's just something that we need to monitor. And the federal government's monitoring this, Grumman is monitoring it, but we're seeing issues of the cleanup just not getting better, but getting worse. So this is something that we really need to think about, especially if we're living in this area. I mean, this is our groundwater. This is what we're drinking. So it's an issue that's got to be resolved as soon as possible. Okay. Also, what we've seen on Long Island, guys, is we've seen issues with pesticides in our groundwater, and that's in Suffolk County. Aldicarb was found in a lot of drinking wells in the 1970s, and aldicarb is a carbamate pesticide. It's highly water soluble, gets right into the water supply, and it was used to prevent nematodes, which are like little critters like larvae that can kind of bore into potatoes. It's really good at getting rid of those, but it was found in the drinking water there. All right, and in Suffolk County, we're seeing pesticides, which are organic compounds, getting into our waterways. So we have to be vigilant, especially in those areas that are highly agricultural, and make sure that we're not ingesting some of these carcinogenic compounds. All right, guys. So we already just talked about one main variety of water pollution, and what I want to do is talk to you about the two different ways that pollution can get into the water supply, and then the different types of water pollution. So let's go ahead and do that.